Hello guys, and welcome. We are back. We are back to this our next game. Toby, you here?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. Right, here we go. Now, next up we have Extra Thick against Icy Butterflies. Both of them win their games very cleanly today against Imperial Gods. How do you think this matchup is gonna go then?
I don't know actually. I mean, I think the Imperial Gods won their game in a lot cleaner fashion than Extra Thick did. Extra Thick were sort of trolling around a lot. But then again, that might just be sort of disrespect or padding, and maybe Extra Thick will respect Imperial Gods as an opponent more. We might see a cleaner game out.
Well, we see Pix and Man's coming into it. We see Lulu is taken off the table. It's real surprising there. After what Icy Butterfly said.
I think we'll see an Olaf ban.
You think so?
Come out next.
Come on.
Okay, and it does indeed come out, and they decide to target the Zara.
I think we might see an Anivia ban come out now. Who knows? If they're just going to target Diastad. I don't know why they do that.
I think they
I
are
mentioned
doing
this
exactly
in
that.
the last game. But like, he's got a large champion pool. It doesn't actually make
His
sense to
champion pool
ban
is
him.
much bigger than mine, so I don't think banning a few champions will work.
And also on blue side, why are you banning Wukong? You could just pick it or force them to ban
Maybe
it.
they don't play Wukong. I'm not sure though.
Yeah. It's not. I guess potentially it's because Chaos Effect hasn't played the new Wukong.
And he knows it's strong, so he wants to get rid of it instead of in case the butterflies do inside to pick it.
Yeah, potentially. Because one thing that we know about the Extra Thick lineup is that a lot of them are basically boomers, and they just don't play the game. They're not up
They
to
don't
date.
play the new champions. They only know how to play
They
the old
don't-
ones. It's
they only know how to play the old ones.
Forgiven, you know. You can't play Senna. You can't play Felios.
Exactly.
Gotta play the good
so
old school champions.
I think we won't see a set out of the or the new. I think is Fiddlesticks banned at this today. I'm gonna say yes.
Banned. I don't know though.
Okay.
I don't think Iosai is gonna pick Fiddlesticks anyway, so. Don't worry. It looks like Butterflies have gone for the Elise and the Swain. The Swain is that I think is going for support position. The support Aerosmith plays a lot of Swain support. He's usually a mid Rumble one trick, but he's been pushed to support in that team because they have too many billionaires, which is very unfortunate.
Misfortune. I think that's like maybe one of the strongest AD carries right now.
Yeah, definitely. Misfortune is very strong. We'll have to see what support they do decide to pair with it though. Do they decide to go for a
Question is,
aggressive?
what do they pick for the third? Do they go? I think support probably comes out here.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of stuff you can pair in MF. Like you can just pick Nautilus here. That's a very strong volley.
Nautilus here.
Or they decide to go for the Morgana. Okay.
They're counter picking it from you. That's what they're doing.
Yes. Okay. Maybe they learned a few things from that game.
I mean, it's. I mean, go back to champ pools. I'm not sure if Azuri's champ pool contains like the Nautilus or the Leona that we might expect to be paired.
Games of Nautilus. I think the last time I checked.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Sorry to flame her like that. All right, bans are coming through.
I would love to see them, but
Anivia
they're slightly
ban.
fucked off by the names. That looks like Anivia, yes.
Yeah, I had the names disabled for this, but that's fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I could just look in my own client instead.
Let me get
Yeah, that's actually really good. Anyway, it looks like Anivia had just started both being banned from Butterfly's side. Dad getting
That's
really,
another interesting one, because from speaking to Diastad after the game, the Tristana pick was accidental.
Oh,
they didn't
right.
actually intend to go with that pick.
Pretty effective.
It was pretty effective.
I think level 3, I can't believe, I put him for flash binding, he like W'd away, but then he still got hit by the binding. And then we still didn't manage to kill him. It was very unfortunate there, but
Very unfortunate.
seems like they do instead decide to go for the Callista. Oh, wait, that was before, I didn't even notice it, wow.
That might be Callista top.
I don't know. I think it might be Callista bot lane. I think I'm not sure Purple Chicken plays that much Callista. Although he might have recently played it. I'm not too sure. But I definitely know absolutely actually insane is there's a few games of Callista on his belt. So
Yeah.
see where that goes.
But they have left the top lane as their last pick potentially if there is a Swain support.
Yeah.
So it could go either way at this point.
It looks like
I imagine Callista into a Maokai would be completely ineffective.
Would not be ideal, I'd say.
So I'm going to say that Kalista will now basically be locked into bot lane regardless. I mean, hats off to them if they do decide to go Kalista into Maokai.
And
but I just
this
don't
Maokai pick, right? Maokai is very, very strong right now. The amount of regen he has and the impact he has on team fights, just crazy compared to all the other champions right now. And Red Soul. Am I missing something?
DS special.
Okay.
He likes Aurelion Soul, likes to roam a lot early. I played a decent amount of this with him in solo queue.
Is he any good?
Yeah, it's pretty effective. The only thing is he tends to fall behind in farm. But we'll see if that happens this game.
Be doing that too much here.
No, not against the Syndra, who has an extremely easy time farming.
Yeah, like he doesn't even need to get anywhere near this Aurelion Soul. Like if Aurelion Soul just walks up, Syndra just pops a stun and lands a combo and then just walks away.
Yeah, I imagine the Aurelion Soul's not looking to make too many plays in mid lane, but trying to.
Yeah, like when you pick Aurelion Soul, you're looking to roam. I once played against Aurelion Soul, who for some reason decides to go bot lane at level 2. I had no idea
for
why.
For a very good reason.
Like level 2, he literally just after like 2 waves, he just walked straight. He just flew straight bot lane, and then he gifted that bot lane a free kill. So he came back mid lane, he was like 2 waves down, and gifted the bot lane a free kill. I was just like, okay, well, sure thing.
Nice. What do we think of these team comps? I think they're both pretty standard. You know, we've got a tank in the top lane, we've got a decent amount of CC on both sides, we've got wave clear on both sides. Both looking at a team fight. Yeah, I think honestly both these team comps are looking pretty strong at lots of different times. Like we've got Syndra, obviously going to be very strong in the early game, but then also Aurelion Soul, very good at roaming in the early game. Similarly, we've got Misfortune, the early game beast. You know, I don't know. We see like a lot of early game and team fighting prowess. Basically, well-rounded teams.
Yeah, exactly. I think that definitely the determining factor between which of these teams win is the jungle impact and which mid lane decides to roam first. I think both Syndra and Rek'Sai, both Syndra and Aurelion Soul have roaming opportunities. And Syndra can just clear out the way very, very quickly. And depending on which one gets first push and which one is able to go to their side lanes quickly with their jungler, that can make a huge impact on the game.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about from the side of Butterflies is that they might be slightly AP heavy. I don't think Kalista is known for being.
Yeah, they do have a Kalista, but she doesn't do too much physical damage. She's not particularly high damage.
Yeah, I mean 1v1 a decent amount of damage, but in a team fight she's definitely not the highest DPS like her AD carry out there. So overall the damage skews quite heavily towards MR, which Maokai is extremely happy
he's
to itemize towards.
He's just going to build his Sphere Resurgence and he's just going to tank everything up.
Yeah.
He's not gonna
so I think maybe late game I'd edge it over towards the. Oh, that's hard though because Aurelion Soul does drop off late game pretty hard.
I still think ThICc do have the stronger late game comp with the Misfortune and the Maokai. Honestly, just the Maokai stands in front of the Misfortune and she's just pumping out so much damage, and he's not taking any damage as well. And with the Rex, obviously, you're just looking for to delay the Syndra, just knock up the Syndra so she can't press her ult on Misfortune, and Morgana is there to protect the Misfortune as well. And with all that protection, I think Misfortune can really get hurt by.
Yeah, I've seen people think of Misfortune as being like a early mid game champion, but she puts out so much damage at all stages of the game if she's able to get her ult off. I think that's sort of why she's such a high win rate champion right now. Is that just no matter like what stage of the game, even if she's behind, if she just gets a good ult off in a team fight, she's gonna turn the fight completely.
Exactly. I mean, although flipping it back the other way, I think Butterflies do have the edge here in the early game. The Elise and the Swain, like that's just a deadly combo if you manage to get a hook off bot lane. Although ThICc side do have the Morgana to counter this, so if he does get a clutch black shield off where you need it, I think I'd say that so much.
It can, in bot lane.
Yeah.
I'd say the only way in which ThICc wins this early game, actually there's two ways. One is where the Rek'Sai just sort of completely outganks the Elise. And the other way is if the Aurelion Soul gets some good roams off. But I think sort of just like looking at the characters that they've selected, I sort of give the early game edge to the Butterflies. Like Syndra's probably going to win that lane. Elise has a pretty good time in the jungle. Sion does absolutely fine into the Maokai, and then Kalista has the potential just to, win lane hard.
Exactly. Now we're going into in-game, it seems. Hopefully we'll be loading in very shortly.
Yeah, very quick load time.
Whew. And we are in. Let me switch over these screens. Whew, smooth. Okay. Look at this. I've learned all my hotkeys. Look, it's up.
Oh, wow.
Okay, wait, no. Where's the dragon timer? There's a dragon timer. Okay. Okay, and we're going to turn off this chat because I think it's going to be very toxic today.
It's certainly been quite toxic in the last few games. But I kept it on for comedic value.
You did?
I did, yeah.
Alright. Do you think I should keep it on? Twitch
I think we might as well, yeah.
Twitch chat? Anyone in Twitch chat?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh yes, yeah, we should rearrange the roles. That is a good idea. You know, maybe I should have thought that earlier.
We've got the apocalypse says, please do.
Please do? Is that one person?
Oh, yeah,
I think that's one person. I don't know. Alright, well, this is not toxicity, hello? This is not what we're expecting.
Yeah, good luck, have fun. Wholesome content.
Okay, well, the roles are in the right place now. Hopefully, unless they decide to like stick around for some weird reason.
Yeah, silent mid.
Silent mid. Looks like no early action here from both sides. Both just getting defensive. I'm quite surprised about it, honestly. I think I was expecting like an invade from either of these sides because they both have quite strong invade comps.
They do, yeah. They both got like level 1 CC if they want it.
Yeah, I think they were just both.
Well,
like,
at least would
sort
of be ruining herself, right?
I mean, well, if you get a kill, it's still kind of worth. If you get a kill with the cocoon there. Anyway, it looks like they do decide to start top side.
So I'm not actually sure, like level 1 or level 2, who wins this bot lane. I think it might be down to execution. I think both have a chance of winning. I mean, mid lane certainly Aurelion Sol's going to get the roam off. I mean, so just get the push in, and now he could at this point, like you said, do the level 2. Doesn't look like he's going to. I think in 5s it doesn't have quite the same effectiveness because it's very obvious that he's roaming if he's doing it at level 2.
MF is taking huge damage here in the volley.
Oh my god!
Holy! She goes down very, very quickly there. I mean, she just gets caught by the Swade E in the pool.
Yeah, it's interesting decision not to flash there.
I'm very surprised too. I mean, Morgana's still level 1, so she doesn't have Black Shield, and she can't save him there. She can't save him there. So that's a very, very easy kill off the Imperial side. And looks like Purple Checker is in some slight trouble here on the side, getting knocked very, very low. But Zetsu is being caught out in the jungle. He's gonna have to flash away from the Aurelion Sol. And can he get out? Just about, it seems. And he walks away with both of them with a sliver of health. Oh, but Dan decides to flash back in, and oh no, the stars get him. The stars get him.
The stars align for Dan.
They do indeed. Well, this is not the game I'm expecting. Bot lane getting a lead early, and top lane getting a lead early.
I think we sort of expected to see the Aurelion Sol roams.
I mean, I didn't expect him to be level 2, you know. Oh, looks like Maokai's going in to knock the Sile back. He takes it down to 100 HP again. Looks like he's just not getting up today there. Oh my, it's a very, very close
more
game.
aggression.
Oh no!
Misfortune against.
Well.
Oh, beautiful kill out from Louis.
It's like someone's asking if I'm casting. Well, I am indeed. You know what? Wait, can I not type in chat? I can't type in chat. Well, I guess I can't respond to it. That's quite sad. But anyway, while that happens, Syndra just gets caught out in the mid lane by the Rainsaw and the Rek'Sai. And she goes down as well. Not a great start for the Butterflies. It's top side, I have to say. This is the complete opposite of last games of Butterflies, pretty much, where their top side was completely dominating, and bot lane was just snooze fest ready.
Yeah. I think it's quite interesting actually that we've got sort of winning sides for both teams on opposite sides of the map. It's definitely within each team's control to win this game based on the leads they have. It's just whether they are able to, you know, use that. And in fact, both of the leads they've gotten are sort of there on the parts of their team that don't exactly scale the best. So Aurelion Sol, not exactly the best scaler, neither is Rek'Sai.
Yeah, and neither is Fiesta here.
Yeah, so it's sort of up to these champions to make use of this early kills. because eventually they will sort of stop being as effective. See some interesting top lane fight.
I mean,
Maokai bashing against Desire.
They just smack each other for like the whole game and no one dies. It's pretty much how it goes.
I was hopeful.
Oh, nothing. Renaissance does get hit by Sun. I think he'll be okay there. He does get taken down to half HP. Got a few pots. He will live. Oh, he does miss his minion there. And he misses another one, in fact. Oh.
I did mention the CS thing being an issue. He is sick a whole wave ahead of now. We can't.
We just sit here and watch
him
this CS.
Yeah. I think that would cause us to lose viewership from frustration more than anything else.
Well, it looks like.
Speaking of CS, bot lane is a disgusting CS
bot lane
lead.
Is a huge lead. I didn't even notice that. That's a 16 CS lead already.
Should equalize a little bit after this wave, but still.
Yeah, and because of that, like it makes the gold completely even. Both teams on 8.2k exactly.
Yeah. I mean, the Callisto is almost a whole 1,000 gold up above the Misfortune at this point.
I have a button to find out. Oh, look at this. Oh yes, 900 gold. You're correct. Oh wait, but wait, you can see it on your screen as well, can't you?
I'm also doing the same button that you're doing.
Yes. Well, now the viewers can see it too. Alright. Well,
I'd like to see Butterflies try for an early dragon. So they've got Callista, which means their dragon secure is like very good. They've also got a very strong like bot lane right now. 2 kills on the Callista. Like there's no reason that ThICc should be able to get this dragon right now. I don't see how they're getting away with it.
I saw the Elise bot side like a few seconds. Oh dear, is Elise gonna die? Oh, is Elise gonna die? Wait, that's
the Sion die.
Sion, big Sion stays just about.
No, Sion's just right.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I was about to say Elise was bot side like level 4 like a minute ago, 2 ago, and I think she should have just gone for dragon there instead of just backing off and respecting that.
This is so greedy. This is so greedy. He deserves to die there. That was a really greedy play. And they're gonna get this dragon for free. I don't think
unless Morgana comes in and steals it from the pool. I just saw a dragon with Morgana pool the other day. Pressed W on it and just took it somehow. I think the jungler's kind of half asleep.
That would require just a complete mistake out of the Callista, who has a secure.
Anyway, that dragon going to Imperial side. I think Imperial side? I cast too much like external games. I just assume like the right team is Imperial now. Anyway, okay. So we have butterflies and we have extra sick. Okay. Just gonna get myself in the right mindset. Anyway,
it's still pretty close to you. 1,000 gold lead towards butterflies.
I mean, after that early action, there's not been too much. I don't think. I think for some reason, Butterflies decides to focus on the top side, which is definitely not the side they should be focusing on this early. Like Zetsu should not be coming top, and I think he should definitely be focusing on the bot side. Whereas Rek'Sai for some reason decides to go bot, which is also another side he wants to focus on. So you know,
yeah, they're not really playing to the side of the map which they're strong, which is interesting.
Oh, it looks like Sana is going for the 2-2 train, along with Elise comes in, but Elise doesn't do much damage to this guy. Honestly, he might just be able to walk it out.
It does die in the end.
Okay, well, at least they do fight something. Although, I mean, I guess they can push for Herald now since they got that kill. But Rek'Sai is there guarding it, and it looks like they both are gonna recall. So all they get off that play is just to kill top side.
Yeah.
I think getting the Herald would definitely be nice.
It would be, especially given the strength of this. Although, I mean, we haven't seen anything out of the Aurelion Soul since that kill. I mean, it's sort of been...
He's just been killing mid lane, farming.
He has been killing minions very effectively.
60
I think going for the trying to get the shutdown kill on the Cliss is a good idea. That's what he's going for now. But scouted out pretty far in advance.
Yeah, they knew he was coming. So he just throws out the E, and you don't really want to be walking into that as a squishy already before. So
no.
Just straight away. And the bot lane, this lead is just growing more and more. They're on 20 CS head now. Actually insane. There's a 50 gold bounty on him.
Yeah. I mean, so Callista's been doing exactly the right thing this game. Not only snowballing the lane lead, but turning that into a dragon as well.
Yeah,
like an ocean dragon at that.
Gets caught out here in the top river. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. I guess he really wanted a herald right now, but that's not what you want when top lane is pushed in and jungler is there. And looks like there's also a fight on the bot at the same time. But Lana gets hit by E, and she gets taken very, very low. I think she might die to Calista here, and she does indeed die. And Swain's going to get chucked right onto the misfortune. She's going to get dragged back and taken very, very low. Can they kill him? And they do find the kill. Ooh. A double kill going to Butterfly side there.
That's beautiful stuff.
And wait, did Zetsu get out?
He did, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He still had flash, so it wasn't. He wasn't in too much danger.
He looked in quite a lot of danger, to be fair.
It's a slippery release.
Anyway, looks like Butterfly side are going to get 3 plates on the spot down. 3 plates already this early. Set up very, very well for them. Although ThICc do have this herald now, which they can utilize in one of the lanes. Dan is trading with Syndra.
Yeah, I'd like to see a 4-man bot. I think we can see Rek'Sai and Aurelion Sol just arrive in bot lane and just destroy the Kalista.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Elise right now, I'd just go bot side and just.
Hang on, in top lane, you said it was just a snooze fest.
Oh, well.
That was a solo kill.
Okay, I'm not sure how that happened, but it did. Interesting. That was not something I was expecting. Okay, well, the sound somehow solo kills there. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was saying before is I was hoping that Zetsu would go bot lane with his Elise, and they were looking for a dive onto the enemy bot lane and try and take that tower as early as possible. But it seems like he's focusing on top side for some reason.
I mean, it sounds like. I mean, it looks like the Kalista and Swain lane don't even need Elise to be there, and that's actually the ideal situation for the Elise because she can apply pressure elsewhere on the map, and they're 2v2 holding up so well. I mean, really, this would be punished by ThICc sending their jungler bot side, in which case Elise would need to be there.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is both sides making a mistake here. I think Elise should be bot lane to cover for the Rek'Sai gang, but the Rek'Sai gang is never there. So
yeah,
it's fine that Elise is never there too. Anyway, it looks like another trade in the mid lane. Actually, Dan getting taken quite low here. Syndra might be looking for an ult here.
Not a solo
Syndra does
kill.
look for an ult, and oh, she does find it. Being helped out by the Swain there. Swain W doing quite a big damage, I have to say.
It's interesting that Dan waited until after the Swain hit him,
I
and then
think he was expecting how much damage it did, honestly. It did like quite a big chunk.
Yeah, the Swain is going straight for a Rod of Ages, which is an interesting support choice.
I've talked to Ericsson about this. I was like, how do you afford Rod of Ages every game on Swain? And he's like, well, I just win lane and get loads of gold. Good point.
This is what I want to see: Rek'Sai gang. Oh, the binding misses.
Well, yeah. Like
I don't know why he has to go for that binding. I mean, it could just be a Rek'Sai tunnel into a flash knock up into a flash binding. Oh, it doesn't
you can do. I think flash ult is definitely the best engage method because it's 100% guaranteed to land without binding. You just gotta wait for the 1.5 seconds to proc. It looks like there's another trade top lane in fact, and Elise is here again for some reason. Elise. This is not where I want you to be.
I mean, if they get the turret, then.
Oh, looks like Sard is ult again. Is he gonna get the kill here? Is he gonna get a kill here? There's dive onto the bounce and he does fall down. Well, I mean,
we can criticize the Elise, but you know it is effective.
I guess it kind of is working for some weird reason. Okay. Who knows why? Anyway, looks like they're gonna get some plates top, and that's gonna be a huge amount of gold onto the Elise and this Sard. Definitely brings this Elise back into the game compared to what happened early on. Now Butterfly's with this huge lead. It's hitting about 5k gold. And looks like, oh, Syndra the good stun there. Oh my god, Rek'Sai is taking so low. Oh, nearly finds the 1v2 kill there.
I think this is a reasonable use of Herald.
I think dropping it mid here is okay. At least the thing about that Herald. Oh, Syndra, is she gonna fall? No. The thing wrong about that Herald is that the plates have fallen already. It's after 14 minutes, so he doesn't get any extra gold from hitting the tower. So all he gets is the tower damage, which honestly isn't that worth it. But it seems like Red Sword dies while I was talking.
Yeah. They might. No, they're gonna back off the mid lane. At least we'll put a little bit of damage on.
Swain
but
skin's
that
really
should
nice
be cleared
actually.
up by.
Look at it again.
Is that the Dragon Master Swain?
Yeah, look at his birds.
I think they're dragons.
well, there's dragons are birds, right?
Nope.
Are they not?
No.
What are they?
They're dragons.
Yeah, but they're birds too, right?
I think if you had some, yeah, I think some fantasy lore people would have something to say about that.
Nah, I think they're birds. Okay. Anyway. What we do know is that there's a tree and a train up here in the top lane, and neither of them are taking any damage.
Yeah, it's not quite the same. Not quite the same thing we saw from like the other game from Extra Thick. They're falling pretty far behind in this game. Honestly, 6,000 gold at 15 minutes is like that might even be the gold lead that they had against ThICc Gods earlier.
I mean, I just honestly didn't expect such a huge bot difference this early on. Like the MF getting caught out at level 1 and then again at like level 2, 3. And just dying to this Kalista and giving her such a huge lead right now. You see her bounty to increase to 700 gold. And if you take a look at the gold graph, she's got like nearly a 3k gold lead, just an 80 carry difference. And I think the Swain is actually caught out here. We'll have to see if he does.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Okay, well, Swain is not caught. Gets saved by 80 carry. And it looks like Butterflies will take a free tower for that since the whole of Extra Thick was bot lane.
And this is why Kalista is so oppressive if she's ahead, because you can't even kill the support.
No, she drags him out and I'm like, oh, no, he's all good. And why is he here? Why is he going on to... I guess his team is here.
At this point, I feel like the Maokai is effectively free gold.
Yeah,
like,
the
Chaos Effect,
he's not having
five times.
Too great of a game.
He's built armor against when the two people he's facing against are at least, you know, Scion.
I mean, I guess the Scion does do physical damage, but like,
but he also does about half magic. Is that alright?
I honestly don't know. I think maybe his W does not. I have no idea.
Yeah, no, neither do I. Probably mostly attack damage.
Oh, looks like Kalista does get hit by binding, which is pretty much no damage. And everything is missing on every skill shot goes wide.
This ought to be a...
Oh, and there's a team fight going on here. Looks like everybody's TPing in. Aerosmith's got his ultimate up. Letsu's getting stuck by a tree. And looks like both sides will lose one member after all of that. I don't think Purple Chicken will be able to find them. Oh, maybe they will be able to find them kill here. But Maokai does have his flash, so he can get out very, very easily. Oh. No, okay.
They do pick up one kill onto the Elise. I think if they're gonna win this game, it's gonna be through a unstoppable Maokai just getting onto the Kalista.
I mean, like, you just need to hope to scale, right?
They have to hope to scale, and Maokai is probably their best shot. Sort of.
Classic, we win late.
Maybe. We don't know actually. It's probably quite close in the late game.
And it looks like Butterflies will take another dragon. That takes them to 3 dragons. That means they're only 1 more away from the soul. And
yeah, 18
Mountain
minutes.
Soul this game, which makes the Scion even more unkillable. He wasn't unkillable already.
Makes the Swain even more unkillable. I'm actually honestly quite scared of this Swain. Like, it is a support, but he does have a Rod of Ages.
3 stacks.
Yeah. So this is effectively a second mid laner.
Yeah, and I'm quite interested to see that there's double pen come out from both the jungler and the mid laner on Butterfly's side. And I'm surprised that the Dan just died there, honestly. But I'm also surprised that none of them are building any MR. Like, Flat Magic Pen is very ineffective against 14 stacks MR, and I think that's something this team will want to do. Like, if I was in their position, I'd just like go towards Void Staff, because Void Staff is that percentage magic damage. Although, since it doesn't really matter, they're just snowballing their lead, and looks like Azuri will not push out. Got a little stopwatch, and she'll stay alive. Anyway, as I was saying, I guess the dual magic pen items do mean you can accelerate your lead very, very quickly.
That is certainly what they're doing right now.
That is certainly what they are doing, and it's like Extra Thick side just seems to be giving up kills in their jungle.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Misfortune staying bot here. She didn't manage to get any turret damage, but then she's not really where the team needs her to be. And there's been opportunity for her to get ult off in those jungle corridors, but she just wasn't present, whereas the Callista was. So maybe a bit of farm, but I don't know if it's worth it.
At this moment, I think the only way for the extra pick to win is like a huge throw on Butterfly's side, because they have like amassed such a huge lead. I think it would be quite hard to throw. Like if they throw this Baron, I'm not sure how, but if they throw this Baron, maybe they'll lose. We'll have to see. Anyway, they do start it up though, and they do have Callista who has the E to Rend to secure it along the slide.
Yeah, there's absolutely no vision.
Anyway,
absolutely no vision on the side of ThICc. It's gone.
Yeah, no chance for exit side. But Swain gets knocked absolutely flying into the air, and but apparently it doesn't matter because Butterfly side have won the fight anyway. MF Soul does come out, does about half bar. Not really.
I mean, one interesting thing about that fight is that the Callista was barely staying alive against the Maokai, which is terrifying because it's a 7-1 Callista.
I mean,
and it's a
he's playing Callista. He doesn't have like he's not playing the Rune King, but doesn't really heal him that much considering he's not doing that much damage in the first place. And this Maokai is really tanky. So I mean, if the Maokai doesn't jump on top of you, there's not much you can do apart from just pray for your team to get him off him, get him off you.
Yeah, and once again, we didn't see Misfortune present in that fight.
Could have pressed R with the tail end of it, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll see her make a huge turnaround ult, but we haven't seen it so far. Sort of sad.
It looks like
I think that's really the only way they.
It's like Boobuff will be gets the Cinder on the Butterfly side, whereas Ref side will just take the Boobuff on the next side.
I mean, Aurelion Sol's not really a champion right now. He's supposed to get ahead early and stay ahead, and he's done neither of those.
I mean, I was definitely expecting more roams from him. Like he had that very good like early level 2 play, and then after that he just sat mid lane and just farmed, pretty much. Like I'm surprised he didn't decide to go top with his Rek'Sai or go bot with his Rek'Sai. Like looking for those dives, trying to get that's the narrowly misses. Looking to get their bot in the head or their top in the head, but you know he just sat mid lane.
He did try to go bot once, but it wasn't very effective.
Yeah.
He sort of just backed off the second he got spotted. So probably needs more coordination with his team.
And it looks like Butterflies are pushing forward his tower right now, and they have all their members down here to try and fake it. And
so what's weird is that extra ThICc sort of stands around like we're gonna defend this turret, but then they don't.
I mean, honestly, I think at this point they can defend that tower. I think Butterflies very easily dive them. And as you can see here, the Cinder does go down, but still losing this fight very badly. The Sane is still full HP, the Sun is still alive, everybody is fine, Callista is still full HP, just got 9 kills now, and now they're just shredding through extra space. 23 minutes. And we'll see what these death time is, I think it might just be the game.
That could, at the very least, 2 Nexus turrets.
Yeah, it looks like San is going very aggressive here. They do pull back the MF and she stays alive. Oh no, he's not defined his another kill there, and okay, well, Butterflies do decide to back out and take their Mountain Dragon Soul instead. I think there was definitely a chance then if they focus the towers instead of focusing the MF. But game is still won, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter too much what they decide to do.
I think a Soul at this point is going to be the final nail in the coffin. Excuses from the side of extra ThICc.
The reasons why they lost this game. Anyway, I'm definitely excited to look up a matchup for next game where Butterflies, well, I mean most likely Butterflies at this point take on Imperial Apes. Imperial Apes, Imperial's first team in the camper. They pretty much scrim like every day right now because they actually have nothing else to do. So can expect
that's a good point actually.
Yeah. The game after this.
There is no excuse for this poor play. You have nothing else to do but practice. Oh well, we'll see.
We'll see. Well, if there's any good news on next ThICc side, it's that Butterflies is Baron Buff has run out. So, I guess there's that.
There is that.
Although, let's just check out the gold leads again. Oh dear.
Oh no. That bot lane, that Callista versus Misfortune difference.
That is a 5.
That actually accounts for almost half of the entire team's
I mean,
gold.
there's a 12k gold right now for the sides of Butterflies. I think they definitely have this game in the bag.
Yeah, I was hoping for some closer games today.
I was expecting this game to be much closer than the last two, but
I was expecting it to be a lot closer as well.
maybe not.
But evidently not the case. I've got to say, Scion with a Mountain Soul is just disgusting.
His damage is taking. He's not taking any.
Oh, this is dead. Yes, Dan.
Like, everyone is like this. Oh, actually, Rek'Sai does go into the Syndra, but like Syndra is not the primary damage source right now on this place team, so it doesn't matter if she's down. Look at that. Morgana will fall too, and I think that should definitely be the game at this point.
Yeah, I think they should really pick up those super minions from the bot lane and just go for the
You
win.
do have a top wave for right now, and I honestly don't. Okay, well, looks like they're sorting out the game for a bit.
Yeah.
I just want to have a bit more fun. I think someone needs to tell them that they have a game after this as well to have more fun. Ooh, the Calista does get stunned up though. Still manages to take out both of those extra Thick members. And the final next tower will fall, and the base of extra Thick will be going down. Very unfortunate for them. Expecting a much closer matchup, but after losing bot very hard early on, and there was just not much way for them to come back. Now Butterflies will take this win and move on to face Imperial 8. Surely? Yes, they will do. Very well played to them.
Yeah, very well played. Very clean game actually. 27 minutes. They maybe could have shaved a few minutes off, but I think they've pretty much got all the objectives they need to do in the right order. Yeah, I mean, no deaths from the bot lane.
Have a look at the damage charts. In fact, we see.
So we have to give the MVP.
We see that
to the Callista.
Scion actually did the most damage.
Impressive.
I think that's just smacking the Maokai over and over again.
Yeah, that's one of those damage charts where it doesn't actually really reflect.
Yeah, like this doesn't really make that much sense because, like, look at Maokai's damage too. It's at 50. It's the highest on the.
These two were just slapping each other the entire game, and yes, it meant they had the higher damage numbers, but really the damage on the Callista and the Swain is what probably mattered more. I think towards winning the game.
All right, well, let's go in and pop in for an interview from the side.
Oh yeah, why not? That sounds
Butterflies.
Fun. Okay.
Hello, guys.
Hey, what's good?
How was your game today?
I want to ask them why they banned Lulu.
Why they
Like,
banned
legit, no one on our team plays Lulu. We have no idea why they first banned it.
Well, you were in their minds, and they didn't like it. So
Are they scared of the twitchy twitch?
apparently they are. They saw that
Wait,
one
Dan's in
game
chat.
you play.
Dan, why did you ban Lulu? Anyways, Callista Swain, it's the second Butterflies comp. It's either
Yeah.
very
very strong bot. I have to say that was quite a big bot difference that game. How did you manage to punish that MF so much then in the laning phase?
They were bad. Support was just bad. So their support disrespected us and went shields level 3 instead of level 2. If you had shield level 2, maybe protect the MF, but I don't think so.
No, the MF disrespected me by pressing that Q level 1.
Yeah. MF not starting W level 1 is kind of an XD because she needs the move speed to walk away from us.
Okay.
This is a lot of BM. It's not the wholesome content we want on an ICO esports
Now we're
stream.
just being honest.
Okay. Alright, Purple Chicken, how did you manage to solo kill this Maokai so many times? Honestly, top lane, I was just expecting both of you to slap each other and then walk away.
Disrespect. Maokai versus Scion in a 1v1. Scion wins unless,
Okay.
I don't know, he's challenger.
The elo affects the damage.
Yeah, and Purple goes to sleep watching the boss. For fuck's sake. He goes to sleep watching it, and every night he sees the lethality backdoors, so it's engraved in his mind. He went tank this game, but we told him to go lethality, but he didn't do it.
Okay.
I still went hide when I first sighted him. It's not exactly tank.
Yeah, It's not that
And,
bad.
and Zetsu, why did you decide to repeatedly go top lane so much and not decide not look for maybe a dive onto bot lane?
I mean, did you see Bot Lane Kingdom? They were dead half the time.
I mean, Botlane was already dead. There was no
That's
gold.
true.
What's the point?
It's like beating a dead horse.
winning, and I am squishy, and I wasn't too sure of myself to die.
And
Okay.
it was also to make sure Azor cannot roam on only one place.
And I wanted at least 2 lanes to win, so I ganked up to get the plates and stuff.
Well, thank you for your insight into this game, and you'll be facing off against Imperial Apes next round. How do you feel about
Wait,
the
there's
Apes?
another match after this.
Yes,
Who?
You're against the Imperial Apes.
Oh, let's go.
Who?
Oh, we have Wolf.
Wait, who's on that team?
Top
I don't
team.
know. Who's on that team?
Number 1 team.
I don't know. I think
I've never heard of them before.
Never heard of them.
I think they have a few good
Never
players, right?
heard of them.
Okay.
Like?
Sounds
I don't
irrelevant.
know. I think someone called like Incident, maybe.
Oh,
Oh.
Incident!
Have you ever heard?
But
of it?
Orin one trick. I know him.
Oh, yeah.
The one that feeds. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
Incident.
they
I'm
have
pretty sure she's
someone
like
called,
silver, right?
I have someone called like Truman as well, who keeps saying how good Top Wave is.
True. Where's Carmat? Is Carmat playing today?
God, I think he.
Oh wait,
he's
yeah,
there.
no. I think I played a match with Karma in my team, and then I was pre-made with the top laner and my ADC. They did not like him in the jungle. He just ran it down every lane.
Whoa, whoa! It looks like
They were like D2 player. Yeah. Can we just not play with him again?
Okay. Well, thank you for your insight. Now, I think me and Toby are gonna go back to the casting lounge.
Yeah, now I'm just gonna sub out so someone else can play for me, so they can have a chance to learn how to play the game.
So do we have?
Okay, so I mean, interesting
a lot of
comments
trash
there
talk.
from the butterflies. Seems like they're not really expecting how strong the apes are, but we'll see after this game.
Yeah, that was a strong performance out of Butterflies. That might have just like been a weak, the weakness of the other 2 teams they were playing against. But we'll see. Maybe these
Yeah,
guys are
we will.
actually hot shit.
Maybe they are. Anyway, well, looks like we're gonna be taking a short break, and we will see you guys soon.